Hello friends and welcome to the Architecture Enthusiast. In the heart of Paris, where the Seine River weaves its course through the city's veins, there exists a realm where the past meets the present in a harmonious dance of architectural innovation. Here, amidst the cobblestone streets and the whispers of history, Hector Guimard's legacy looms large, casting its spell upon all who wander through its corridors. Guimard's architecture is not merely a collection of buildings but rather a tapestry woven from the threads of imagination and creativity. It's a world where every detail tells a story, where every curve and line is imbued with meaning and purpose. As one walks through the streets of Paris, one cannot help but be captivated by the sheer diversity of Guimard's designs, each one a testament to his boundless creativity and innovative spirit. At the heart of Guimard's architecture is a deep reverence for nature, a belief that the built environment should seamlessly integrate with the natural world. His designs are like organic forms sprung from the earth, their sinuous curves and flowing lines reminiscent of the vines and tendrils that wind their way through the forest. As he once remarked, nature is the source of all true beauty. For Guimard, architecture was not about imposing man's will upon the landscape but rather about harmonizing with the rhythms of nature, creating spaces that are both beautiful and sustainable. Hector Guimard's quote, "Nature is the source of all true beauty," encapsulates a fundamental principle that underpinned his entire architectural philosophy. For Guimard, nature was not just a source of inspiration but a guiding force, a wellspring of beauty and wisdom from which all true artistic expression flowed. To Guimard, nature was not merely something to be admired from afar but rather something to be intimately understood and integrated into the fabric of human existence. He believed that the forms, patterns, and rhythms found in the natural world held profound lessons for architects and artists alike. As he once wrote, "Nature is the great teacher, and its lessons are waiting to be discovered by those who have eyes to see and ears to hear." For Guimard, the beauty of nature lay not just in its outward appearance but also in its inherent logic and order. He saw in nature a perfect harmony of form and function, where every shape and structure served a purpose and contributed to the greater whole. As he famously remarked, "In nature, nothing is superfluous, nothing is wasted. Every element serves a purpose, and every detail is essential to the overall design." This reverence for nature is evident in Guimard's architectural designs, where organic forms and motifs abound, echoing the shapes and patterns found in the natural world. His buildings are like living organisms, their sinuous curves and flowing lines evoking the gentle sweep of a leaf or the graceful arc of a tree branch. Even in the most urban of settings, Guimard sought to create spaces that were in harmony with their surroundings, blurring the boundaries between the built environment and the natural world. But Guimard's architecture is not just about aesthetics, it's also about functionality and practicality. His designs are a testament to his belief that architecture should serve the needs of its inhabitants, providing them with not just shelter but also comfort and convenience. As he famously declared, "Architecture is the masterly, correct, and magnificent play of volumes brought together in light." It's this play of volumes that defines Guimard's work, as he effortlessly blends form and function to create spaces that are both beautiful and practical. Hector Guimard's quote, "Architecture is the triumph of human imagination over materials, methods, and men," encapsulates the essence of his visionary approach to the built environment. Beyond mere construction, Guimard saw architecture as a manifestation of humanity's creative spirit, a testament to our capacity to transcend the limitations imposed by the physical world. At its core, architecture is not just about erecting structures, it's about transforming raw materials into something greater than the sum of their parts. Guimard understood that the true magic of architecture lies in the alchemy of imagination, where bricks and mortar are imbued with meaning and purpose. As he once wrote, "Architecture is not just about building walls, it's about creating spaces that inspire, uplift, and enrich the human experience." For Guimard, the architect's role was akin to that of an artist or a poet, using materials and techniques as his palette to bring his vision to life. He believed that great architecture should evoke emotion and stir the soul, transcending the mundane to touch upon the sublime. As he famously remarked, "Architecture should speak of its time and place, but yearn for timelessness. But perhaps what is most profound about Guimard's quote is its recognition of the transformative power of architecture to shape not just the physical landscape but also the social and cultural fabric of society. Guimard understood that buildings are more than just structures, they are symbols of human endeavor, reflections of our values, aspirations, and ideals. As he once wrote, architecture is the mirror of society, reflecting its hopes, its dreams, and its fears. Indeed, Guimard's architecture is a triumph of human imagination, a testament to our ability to harness the forces of nature and the ingenuity of technology to create spaces that are both functional and beautiful. His buildings are like poems written in stone and steel, each one a testament to the power of human creativity to transcend the constraints of time and space. But perhaps what is most inspiring about Guimard's quote is its recognition of the collaborative nature of architecture, the idea that great buildings are not the work of a single individual but rather the result of a collective effort. Guimard understood that architecture is a dialogue between the architect, the client, the builder, and the community, each one bringing their own unique perspective and expertise to the table. As he once wrote, architecture is a collaborative art, a dance of ideas and influences that come together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. In the end, Guimard's quote reminds us that architecture is not just about bricks and mortar, it's about dreams and aspirations, about the triumph of the human spirit over the forces of nature and the limitations of the material world. It's a celebration of our capacity to imagine, to create, and to build a better world for ourselves and for future generations. But perhaps what is most remarkable about Guimard's architecture is its enduring relevance and timeless beauty. Over a century after his death, his buildings still stand as a testament to his genius, inspiring awe and admiration in all who behold them. As the renowned architect Le Corbusier once remarked, Guimard is an artist. He is the only one in France capable of conceiving a building in its entirety, structure, materials, and decoration. He is the only one capable of carrying out his work in its entirety. It's this holistic approach to design that sets Guimard apart, as he effortlessly combines form and function to create spaces that are both practical and poetic. In the end, Guimard's architecture is more than just a collection of buildings, it's a philosophy, a way of seeing the world. It's a reminder that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places, that art can elevate the mundane to the extraordinary. As Guimard himself once said, architecture is the triumph of human imagination over materials, methods, and men. And indeed, his architecture is a triumph, a testament to the power of creativity to transcend the bounds of time and space.